All right, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? This is Douglas Ford. And listen, I wanted to just come real quick, shoot a quick video. Now, whether you're receiving this from myself or you're receiving it from one of my business partners, guys, we wanted to sort of touch on this topic, this lure, if you would, what I feel is like the biggest smoke and mirror marketing thing that's going on out there in terms of people saying things like, oh, well, you don't have to talk to anybody and be able to make any money. Folks, that's smoke and mirrors. Because if you are any business in this world, okay, Coca-Cola cannot make any money unless somebody is drinking Coke. Pepsi cannot make any money unless somebody is involved with drinking Pepsi or any of its systems or products that it offers. Walmart, or better yet, McDonald's, okay, cannot be in business or make any money, okay, unless somebody's eating the Big Mac or the chicken nuggets or the, or the golden fries, okay? So the thought of, or the lure, I understand why it's said, because everybody has itching ears, because people are getting to this space to where they're always feeding into, well, I don't like recruiting, and feeling that, everything is about recruiting, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. I understand there's been a conditioning that's been created from operations in the past, but I wanna let you know we are not them. And so therefore, what I'm just looking to do right now is have you to look through different lenses so you can have the clear and right perspective and seeing how we are not anything that you've ever seen or been a part of before, okay, ever in human history. Because what you're gonna see and hear for the first time in human history, ladies and gentlemen, is that we have brought what I like to call absolute certainty to the business world, okay? And so our motto has simply modeled big household name companies that are bringing us and our economic value to their ecosystems. And we are opening up digital wallets and becoming digital wallet users through their platform, albeit we set up a profile, but that profile is connecting you to a digital wallet with these household name companies. I'm speaking of companies like Cash App, companies like Venmo, companies like PayPal, Coinbase, Crypto.com, and many, many different others, okay? Zelle, just, many others, okay? Whereas anytime accounts open, transactions take place, okay? It results in ongoing residual cash flow to their crowdsourcers, their board of directors, and their CEOs. But listen to this, we are the ones bringing our economic value, and through these transactions that we are doing on their platform, we are actually one engineering the billions and multi-billions of dollars that's going to these companies. Coinbase is literally doing $330 billion from our economic value on their platform and their ecosystem. They're generating, or we're generating for them, $330 billion every 4 months. Coinbase, not Coinbase, Cash App, okay, just in the year 2021, okay, profited, that's take home, $2.07 billion. Okay. And that was just in 2021. It has since doubled that now in 2023. But we are governing that. So I'm just sharing with you folks, what you're gonna see is gonna have you receiving just like the banks do, because the banks have a digital wallet. Whether it's Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. American Express has got into the digital wallet space. MasterCard, Visa, they're all getting into the digital wallet space, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the reason why, because they're looking to receive ongoing scalable cash flow without gambling any money. See, anytime a transaction takes place, there's never a time when it doesn't serve as cash flow to those companies. But the only thing is they're not sharing that money, even though we're engineering and we're doing these transactions, they're not sharing it with us. And believe me when I tell you, there's more than 2 transactions happening per day with any of those platforms that I just mentioned. So let me go to my board because I want to make it crystal clear, especially touching on the apprehension part of and why people have this thing where they feel that they don't want to recruit. Because when you were in these other operations, I'm gonna draw it here, the operation looks somewhat like this, okay? In terms of when it was about, maybe, sharing it with a friend or, letting a friend know about it, putting the information in front of a friend. And the operation was like this, and then you have to, get more spots here, right? Something to this degree, and then those people, okay, and then these people over here have to do the same thing to get to, right? But typically, especially in things like gifting or things like a susu or a loom, which we're not there again. Whereas positions had to be filled in first, and once a certain level of positions came in, then money was paid out. But understand, money only went to the person at the what? At the top, T-O-P. Okay? And also, especially in things like network marketing, where everybody's success was connected to a maybe, right? And so therefore, when I say maybe, let me erase this. When you got in, right? Well, let me do it this way. Let me show it this way. Let me draw this line here, okay, over here. Draw this line. So remember, it's this thing, the pyramid, right? Right, and then, all of that, which has a 97%, okay, revolving door. It has a 97% revolving door. And so in any model that had this structure, when you got involved, okay, and then maybe you brought mom in, right? Then mom may have brought dad in, and then maybe you even brought a co-worker. Then you may have brought in a friend, right? Then you may even brought in a church of some sort, and maybe even brought in a pastor, okay? Now, with the model being like this, maybe you came in, you had some success, right? Mom came in, she probably had some success, but dad didn't. Now, all of them made the decision and said, yes, they got in to whatever the platform was. I call it XYZ company, okay? Coworker, got in, didn't make no money. Friend probably made some money. Church probably didn't do anything. Pastor probably didn't do anything either. So see, because the result is based on maybe, is because of this. It required a skill set. And when anything requires a skill set, some may have to have the personal development to get that said skill set. Then it became a numbers game because then it was based on production, right? And so we're having certain skill sets. Skill sets could have been leadership. Skill sets could have been sales skills. And of course, if you have to have sales skills, you have to have some closing skills. So the point I'm making is, this is where trepidation came from. Trepidation comes from these models like this, because it's either based on production and it's based on some level of skill set, or it's based on some level of rotation or cycling. And then when it's based on rotation or cycling, before anybody makes any money, okay, the dynamics of that tends to stale out and fade out, because when you go so many days and weeks without somebody making any money, then they're like, well, why am I going to refer anybody else to this if I, where it's taking me forever and a day to receive anything? Does that make sense? Okay. Yes. Now, What if the results were like this? So this is why we don't have to adhere to the smoke and mirrors. This is why we can be excited about, even though we involve others in our program, but let me show you how the difference is here. So you see how the results here, a few people made money, some people didn't. See that? $, XX, $XX. Y'all see that, right? But what if the result was like this? Let me show you this. What if the results was, when you did the execution, of course, that's only one time required, okay? You made money. And when mom did it, mom also made money. When dad did it, dad also made money. Coworker did it, coworker made money. Friend did it, friend made money. Church did it, church made money. Pastor did it, pastor made money. If the operation was like this, do you feel that you still could look at it through those lenses where it was a 97% revolving door and people's success was based on maybe? Because folks, in order for this result to take place, there has to be basically no skill set. To perform in order for somebody to be able, for their result to be connected to success. Guys, I hope that made sense. And so we are not this operation. Let me show you this. This is why when you see our platform, and the person that invited you to watch this video is going to have you to see our platform. Our platform is what we call, it's the platform model. We use Web 3.0. It's the Web 3 model. Right? It's the Web 3. And watch this. So what happens is we're opening up digital wallets. Again, just like Cash App, just like Coinbase, just like Crypto.com, okay, and many others. We're opening up digital wallets that everyone's only required to open up 3 accounts one single time. I left that up there for that reason. So this is all anybody's required to do right here, is open up 3 accounts one time. 3 accounts one time. Okay? So watch this. So what's happening here that I want you to see, because I have to show you this in order for you, for you to see how the money works. Okay? So anytime an account of digital wallet is open, okay, active, it gets broken up, okay? And it's not just gonna have one person receive, and that one person is gonna be you, but it's gonna have 9 other people receive as well. Every single account that gets open and becomes active. Okay? So again, every account that opens is not just gonna have you receiving, but it's gonna have 9 other people prior that are gonna receive from this same account that just opened, or that opened, whatever is the most recent account, okay? It's gonna happen every time. Not sometimes, every time. So again, when you open up the account, you're gonna make money. When mom opens up the account, she's gonna make money. When dad opens up the account, dad's gonna make money, okay? But remember, every time an account opens, it's not just gonna have the person that opened up the account make money, but whoever are the 9 people prior to that person that opened up the account. So this is how this thing looks. Okay? In a matrix form. So again, your inviter is gonna open up an account for you, right? So this is you here. This is your inviter. I just do I. When your inviter opens up your account, inviter receives money. When inviter opened up an account, what happened? Same thing, inviter receives money. But not only did you receive money. When you open an account, just like your inviter, you receive money. But guess what? Your inviter received more money. When this person that you open an account for does the exact same thing, watch what happens. They're going to receive money. But not only just them, remember, 9 people are also going to receive. That'll be you, and that'll be your inviter again. These folks are going to do it. How many times they do it? 3 accounts, 1 time. What's going to happen? Money. What's going to happen here? More money. What's going to happen here? More money. What's going to happen here? More money. Again, they do it. What's going to happen? Money. Here, more money. Here, more money. Here, more money. Here, more money for your invite. How many times? Everyone. So let's go over here and make it personal. Now, when you open up an account for mom, what happened? You instantly receive. Mom then does the same thing, and she does what? Open up an account for dad. What happened? Mom received money, but guess what else happened? You're going to receive more money. Take this glare off so y'all can see me. Dad's going to do the exact same thing. What? Open up 3 accounts 1 time for 3 friends that do the same. For 3 friends that want to cooperate and receive money just like everybody else is. Everybody's receiving money instantly, and everybody's receiving money instantly, continuously. Let me say that again. Everybody's receiving money instantly, and everybody's receiving money instantly, continuously. Let me say that again for the people in the back. People, as they open up accounts, are receiving from their own participation of the accounts that they open for their 3 friends. They receive instantly. Nobody waits on any money. Now, mom in this example is one of your 3 that you open up an account for. Of course, there's 2 more, but I'm just using 1 person just for making this plain and simple. Okay? Now, mom is then going to open up an account for dad. The same result that happened for you when you open up mom an account is the same result that's going to happen to mom for opening up dad's account. What's going to happen? She's going to receive instantly, just like you did. But remember, because you opened up an account for mom, right? Mom, when she does this, 9 people are going to receive. You are always going to be 1 to 10 from you onward, that every time an account opens, it's always going to come back up to you. And the same thing is going to happen for these people respectively. So watch this. So remember, mom opened an account for dad, mom instantly received, it brought you more money, right? Dad's going to do what? The exact same thing. Dad receives instantly, but instantly and simultaneously, mom received more and you received more. You see, you have 3 dollar signs? Watch the same thing happen to mom right now. So then coworker opens up an account for friend. What's going to happen? Coworker receives instantly. Dad receives more, same dollar signs as mom. Mom also received more, same dollar signs as you now. But guess what? You receive more too. Friend opens up an account for church. Okay? Friend instantly receives. But as a result of friend opening up an account for church, watch this. Friend received instantly. Coworker received more. Dad received more. Mom received more. You received more. Church opened up an account for pastor. Church received instantly. As a result of the church opening up an account for pastor, friend received more. Coworker received more. Dad received more. Mom received more. You received more. Understand, these people may not even know pastor. But then now, pastor, okay, let's say he opens up an account for church members. Okay. Pastor receives instantly. As a result of Pastor opening up an account for church member, okay? Everybody's opening up digital wallets, guys. Don't lose sight of this here. We're opening up digital wallets. Everybody that's getting a part of this company is opening up a digital wallet on this platform. And when you open up a digital wallet and make it active, right, through the low barrier of entry, which person that can have you watch this video, they're gonna take you to seeing an overview so you can see this whole plan, okay? And see the details, right? And so when you get done watching this and watching the overview, send your inviter your email right now. They're gonna do a free demonstration and show you how literal and how with absolute certainty that when you open up the accounts that you're only required to do once, okay? Instantly you're gonna see money in your account. Now it's a demonstration account, so it would be monopoly money, but a demonstration account is an exact replica of a live account. Are y'all tracking? So the same performance that you're gonna see on the demonstration is gonna be the same performance when it's real money, right? So here we go. Where did I stop? So yeah, so pastor instantly received, church received more, friend received more, coworker received more, dad received more, mom received more, and you received more. Church member. I'm sure there's church members that may know other churches, but let's say they open up for a nonprofit. Guys, we can bring any entity in this. It could be a charity, it could be a foundation, it could be a church, it could be a nonprofit, it could be a business, it could be a hospital, a lending institution, a high-ticket fundraiser. It could be somebody in MLM, because people in network marketing, they have to pay their auto ship. We're simply having everyone, this is cash flow. Everyone only did an execution that it was only required for them to do once. Not required to do it again in a week, in 2 weeks, in a month, in a year, 10 years, 5 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. And every time an account opens, every time, anytime, all the time, church member opens an account for nonprofit. What's gonna happen with the church member? Money. Instantly. And instantly and simultaneously, not just did the church member receive from their participation of opening up a digital wallet for the nonprofit, but pastor received, church received, friend received, coworker received, dad received, mom received, and you received more. Every single time, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, this is the greatest project on the planet. For the masses to get cash flow for whatever your desired goal or desired funding purposes may be. It's cash flow. So meaning it's you employing your money one time and it continues and continues and continues to make you money. Again, zero gambling. And one thing I also love about this is 0% failure rate, because there's no skill set to open up a digital wallet. There was no skill set to open up a Cash App account. There was no skill set required to open up a Coinbase. You need to know where the buttons were and know how to put your information in there and hit the button, an account started. And when transactions were happening on their ecosystem, okay, the transactions that happened here, it's just us opening up digital wallets. Okay. Those are the transactions, account opening. And you making it active is that you're gonna assign a token. And so those details, like I said, will be explained on the overview. So just get to the overview. I just want you to understand, even though we involve people here, the fact that there's no skill set required means that there's no convincing needed. You just open up a digital wallet, we just get in line, and you can see people just got in line. And basically everyone just is basically like opening up their own digital toll booth. And every time others open up a digital toll booth, it's like cars that are going by everybody's toll booth, just bring in more money and 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 more cash flow. This is happening over and over and over. So get to the overview. After watching the overview, send whomever, even myself or whoever showed you this video, send them your email address, okay? And we'll get you rocking and rolling. You'll open up your 3 digital accounts and have 3 others or 3 friends do the exact same thing. So this is D Forward. I just want to cover the smokes and mirrors and that lure of smoke and mirrors, and people talking about, you know, what if I can't get my 3 and stuff like that. It doesn't happen here because we are cooperating, okay? Cooperating, the definition of the root word of cooperative is cooperate. And through the cooperative automation of everybody doing 3 accounts that they're only required to do 1 time, okay? It's having money go to everyone because this is our infrastructure. As you saw accounts opening, did you only see the person at the top make money, or did you see everybody's money go up? Did you see everybody receive a $sign as other accounts were opening? Did you see just one person or a few people receive an additional $sign as accounts were opening? And just like with nonprofit, if they brought in another nonprofit, okay? What's gonna happen? Nonprofit instantly receiving. As a result, church member receives, pastor receives more, church receives more, friend receives more, coworker receives more, dad received more, mom received more, and you receive more every single time. This is D4. As we like to conclude every meeting, we just want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you over the top. Take care. God bless.